Where was I? Yes, Sonya. Now that Lola should be free, let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence. Cool.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Hold up.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong.
Mikon does. She was giving me the personal VIP
Hold on.
treatment.
Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Yes.
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Stop it.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime. Too much info.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Yes, it has.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Go on. Decide a trap to set by one of us. If so, then what kind of trap is it? Oh, right, the half to. So I'm halfway already. Okay, well that's good.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss balls must be looking tasty today. Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Well, what? What's that? Now that mon ami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. There are 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm assuming the magical miracle girl Asumi. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought certain robots' little sister are supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What a disappointment. Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. And so far, no issues now. But I don't know yet. Yeah, I think it was just my signal
I'm
booster.
Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
I hate this.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness.
I hate all
Why
this.
did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
I had to several times already. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is the reason the other than falsify the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Oh, shut up.
Man, this again.
If
Thank you.
that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Oh my god.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Shut up forever.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Yeah, but it was only a slice of neck.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Yoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's kind of like
not just the
Byakuya's
poor
case.
imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did he? It's because of Sonya.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Everything running good on y'all's side? We already know. It's because she couldn't tie her kimono. Oh yeah, my favorite.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
We do know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Yeah.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Okay.
Why did Hyoko
Yeah, it would be that.
go to the music venue? There's no way we'd...
Maybe the killer
If that's not... Maybe she got a... No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
Boom.
I agree with that. It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh my gosh, Akane.
Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Sonia's count.
Hyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking, and that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh, that's not it?
Crap!
Hold on. Try remembering Hyoko's body. Her kimono, there's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Nah.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Stop it. Both of you. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
That's kind of defensive.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Oh.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's running from the beginning. I'm pretty sure that we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh my god.
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Shut
What do
up!
you think? I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
That's strange. That's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. those footprints. There's still important clue left that we overlooked. Oh, really? Just Nagito said, if there had been blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why weren't there any footprints on the step ladder?
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you were brought up the suicide topic after all this. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate. Yep.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, hmm?
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Because I thought it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this is contained in that video. Alright, let's solve the video, whether or not we can reach that hidden truth. It's all up to me. Oh, boy.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Thank you.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
I will try.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
That's what I said. Clear, the only one who can actually saw the video. It's not the only one who can do it. Hang video what I saw. Based on everything I know, the debates thus far, I was able to figure out what's strange. Well, there's no blood on the side.
Here! That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
you talking about?
Thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime. That's something to do with the curtain, right? Another Hangman's Gambit. All right. What's the difference? What is that word? Filming? Hold up. There's no help. Thing. There it is. It's not that. Filming. Not that either. Lighting, okay. Okay, this is annoying. Is there no... Oh. What am I missing? Location, okay. That makes more sense. Location. I'm looking for an A. I'll get that one later. Where's an A? Or not A. Good lord, I can't spell. I cannot spell, apparently. Not only the Wi-Fi's dead, my brain is dead. Good lord.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
That they filmed the video and then set it somewhere else. What did killer do to confront them? I'm about to say another one? Okay. Whee! Oh. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Both. Crap. It was only the camera. Whoa. Okay. I wonder if I could do that. This got a dizzy. Dang it. Oh shit. I didn't know it spawned me right there. This is very disorienting. Question 2. Did the killer tamper? Was that the music? I think it was at the hospital. Oh shit. Okay. No, it's at the music venue. I thought I was getting led astray. Never mind. I'm actually curious. Can you jump to the other one? Oh. I'm not doing so good on this one. Okay. What did the killer do with the camera from the music video and surveillance? They took it with them? Guys, check something. Okay.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Well, sorry, Akane.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but In order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They destroyed it.
I see!
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
As long as it was transmitted to the hospital, right? That's the case. Where was it? They filmed to make it look like it was filmed. The only possibility is that place that's inside that building. Oh my god, not another one. Something real. Conference room. Gotta heal up a little bit. Just healing up a bit. Hey Eddie, what's up? Sorry for all of the Wi-Fi connections. I found out what the issue was. So,
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
I found out that my Wi-Fi extender was conflicting with my Wi-Fi connection for some reason. So my computer kept trying to connect to a wireless connection that did not exist because it was hardwired. But anyway, so now everything should be running smoothly. This is my third stream, as you can see, so this is where all the main stuff's going to be. So I apologize for all that. I'm irritated with all this technology. Just problems. I don't understand why I have these problems just suddenly randomly. Like, I didn't change anything from last weekend to this weekend. It just happened. And it's irritating the hell out of me because it's not consistent. But anyway, welcome.
Huh? A conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music video, they went ahead and did some work. How to make it clear what the work was. It was the curtain. There we go.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh, Jesus.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Would it be that? No, I didn't think so.
Damn it!
I think it was...
There's
No,
way
it was the other
conference
one.
room and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
There we go.
That must be it!
Yeah, no, I'm just irritated by all these little things that pop up that make life so much more difficult.
What the
for
killer
me with
did
this
was-
stupid new technology.
Make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
It's just irritating as all.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid. That curtain was hung
my
so
God,
the
you
music
got him.
venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
So how are you doing today, Eddie? Did you have a good day?
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else they did to make this. It's gotta be that. Candle?
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
I did good. I hung out with my Mimi.
Which
and
means-
she wished us good
Are you
blessings.
saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
The only thing I
That
had...
candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
The only issues I had was just now with the stupid little connection issues. But that's it. Otherwise, I had a good day. I played a little bit of Grand Blue Fantasy just before my stream started while Cameron was streaming, but then I had issues with the internet, so that's why I don't understand what was happening.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Nagito, shut up.
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
God.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Okay. But it's the other way around.
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The film in the conference room, but Ibuki's body was speed.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Yeah, because we didn't see the hair. There's no hair. Like,
It
Ibuki's
was
obviously
the
got
killer
long hair.
pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
That's what happened. No matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Dang, that hurts. I was already in the killer trap. That's hurtful. So the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. Then naturally, the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Yeah, this one I'm
You
very...
fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
This one is tricky. That's right, I should have already known. Who the killer is. This one's... I don't know. This is the only likely suspect I can think of. Because the only other person I can think of who was doing stuff like that is her. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Crap!
No, that's not it. That's no way that person is the killer. I already know. I should have already known who the killer is. I don't know. Nagito's the only other one because they were in the thing. Like, these two are the only one I can think of. But Nagito was suffering. See? They committed a crime because that did. See, that's what I thought.
damn it!
I am lost. Is it Mikan? Surely not, right? Mikan, is it you? I don't know about this one, Eddie. You don't have to tell me who it is, but I'm like really stumped. It can't be Mikan. Is it?
You're the only one!
Really?
Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hiyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Is it Mikan?
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan.
It's a
is
good
the killer?
defense, but
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
God damn.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Yeah, it's... Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? That she is a nurse, but her circumstance is really weird. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have that much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Okay.
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
Okay.
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You'd better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Stop it,
Please don't
Monokuma.
say such controversial statements.
Stop it, Monokuma.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope, and keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Okay.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Ooh.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope is not much of a clue. Then I might have to search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Oh my god, I hate you, Nagito.
How is that a decisive clue?
I fucking hate you.
You didn't notice it. I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Rope used for hanging. Okay.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Hold on, let me heal up. That's such a
She was
broken
strangled
ability.
to death.
Strangled, okay.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
I should listen to everything they have to say first before doing
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
Yeah, this one I'm really stumped on, Eddie.
She was strangled
I
to
can't figure
death.
out who it is.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
They're
The
not
body at
kidding.
the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Did you, Mikon? Buki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is proof that will lead to killing. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Did Mikon tell us a
So
lie?
that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Okay, there's no doubt that Buki Seth was being hanged by a rope, right? Yes, she had no. Oh no! Mikon!
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
Mikon!
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Mikon!
You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right.
Mikon.
I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon,
Mikon
no.
nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Please tell me it's not her.
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
What?
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
What?
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
No one was blaming you for a moment
Mikan.
there.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Okay, Chiaki, let's go.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof!
this is such a weird instance because I grew up watching Naruto and I know this is Hinata's voice actress. So this is a very weird moment for me. Like a very, very weird moment for me.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Everyone leaves it to me. Could it be that is this Gianni still along? Well, so not flashbacks to Naruto. I meant you already know my number one waifu of all time is Hinata Hyuga. But this is a weird moment seeing her like going crazy and all that stuff. It's a very weird little thing kind of seeing that. It's kind of like, let's say you idolized your favorite actor or something like that, and then you find out that they're go against everything you believe in. Like, I don't want to throw any like speculation or get this video taken down, but like, let's say you had someone who used the R word against some of the, like a lot of kids and stuff like that. Like let's say it was an actor that you idolized, or some kind of game developer does something sneaky like bull crap and all that. That's the part that I'm kind of feeling, where it's just like, whoa, this is kind of weird. It's kind of like you're removing the mask a little bit and seeing the true colors. And I know that's not what this voice actress is doing. It's just weird because I'm used to hearing her voice, because I remember Hinata Hyuga, and knowing that this is the same voice actress is kind of messing with me. That's all it is. It's kind of like one of those weird, uncomfortable feelings.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Make your argument. It's probably the account.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already! Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Right up until the Monokuma announcement that Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. The only one who saw the video, who else is gonna do it? By then. Okay.
I'm not the killer!
Okay.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Wait.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Is it the
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
camera angle? That's what it is.
Hajime,
Oh.
pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think it's the... Is it this? No. I messed up. How'd she know from that camera angle?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown, or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
No, it's not that. Okay. What are you talking about? What are you saying? This makes no sense. How much longer are you going to treat me like a killer?
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
Okay, hold on. I wish it would show me what the truth, what on this is. His feet.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
It's not that.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Is it that? No, it's not that. Buki was wearing hospital shoes, right? And then the person who was wearing hospital shoes, right? What's wrong with that? Is that proof of the video? So, the one who filmed the video. Of course.
Damn it!
Huh.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Wait, what's the surveillance camera? What's that one? Enhanced camera unit was put inside the music menu for the purposes. It's now special pieces no longer used. Works. Wait a minute. Where's the... It's the hemp bag. So do we have the hemp bag as an option? But we don't have Monokuma's account. Wait a minute, we don't have Monokuma's account to choose that. Alright, announcement this morning. Oh, wait.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Is it that?
Is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital? Ibuki and Mika. Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera, just from that dim candlelight. There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not that? Calm down, it's not now, it's not the time to panic and enter berserk mode. Calm down and think carefully what the evidence. Mikan was the one who filmed the video.
Damn it!
So is that mess it up? Is it
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that?
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Is it this? It's not that. What are you talking about? Were you that? Wait, I lost internet again? What is happening with my internet right now?
Damn it!
I swear to God, I'm getting frustrated by all this. There's no doubt. Brooke used her hang. According to Mikan, there's no doubt. Okay. I got AC temperature.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Count blood used.
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
I thought it would be that because...
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Is it not this?
So
Did I do this
forgive
on?
me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not that. I'm trying to refute what she's saying. Into berserk mode. She just said that. Calm down. Yes, I know. I'm frustrated right now because my internet, my Wi-Fi keeps saying it's disconnecting. I am trying to. Mikan's account doesn't do anything here. Right up until the Monokuma announcement in the morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized Ibuki had disappeared, and then rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki. She apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. No, it's not that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I'm trying to answer this while figuring out what the heck's going on with my stream. This one has something to do with it, right? Put inside the music venue for communication purposes. It's been smashed to pieces and no longer works. It has to be this, right?
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
I thought it was the hemp bag
Is
because
the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
no, it's not that. There's no way you'll be able to tell whose figure is really loose. That under that really loose hospital gown. There isn't any proof I was the one who filmed that video.
Damn it!
Something like that time I need to- Oh,
I'm not the killer!
stop it. Wait. No. Oh, can I not do that one?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me! Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I am. Okay.
Damn it!
Okay. I am.
Not the killer!
This is getting
We can't think of
annoying.
anybody who could have filmed that video.
Oh my gosh, my Wi-Fi keeps saying. Why? Take deep breaths. Sip my coffee. All right. So,
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
got the hemp
Is
back.
the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
I'm probably gonna lose this
You
because
could
only
tell
have a
her
minute
body
left.
type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Is it the dim candlelight? Is that it?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type, so please Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh my god. And I hit the... Okay.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I
Do you
hate
have any
everything
proof?
about this.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
It's not that either. Cool. Awesome. Great. I'm gonna lose this one. No way to ever be able to tell whose figure was a loose.
Damn it!
Just
We can't think of
end
anybody
it,
who could have
end it.
filmed
Let me
that.
redo it. Let me
Is
redo
the
it. Let
hemp-
me redo it. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. I'll redo it. Can't go on any longer. I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me. Oh no, you lost. Wow. Okay, time to vote. Okay, time to redo it. Oh no, I lost with Mikan looking at me like this. Majority of votes. Hajime is not the blacker. Too bad. Graduate. Others will be punished.
This is my hour.
No, we're gonna retry.
We will never give up.
Yep. All right. I swear it had to do with the surveillance camera, but apparently I'm wrong.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you
This is frustrating.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
I thought it was the hemp bag.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
It's not the hemp bag either. Tell me a bit.
Damn it!
I feel so retarded right now.
The killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
See, like that part.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I did.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not. It has to do with that. I was not gonna, okay, whatever.
I'm not the killer!
Why is it always with the girls that I find awesome in this show? The ones with the class trials that screw me over so hard. Okay, let's think about this. So, it said surveillance camera. So they're camera unit put inside the museum for communication purposes. No longer works. The AC unit had nothing to do with it. Motel room key had nothing to do with it. Rope hanging, according to Mikan, who was hanging to death. There it goes again, my internet connection. The candle was found at the front of the music venue stage. It looks like the dim light seen in the surveillance camera.
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Okay.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
It's not the hemp bag.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Not the hospital.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Yes.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
This one throws me off, the camera angle.
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I thought it was this. And it aimed shoot. Awesome. Oh my god.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of
I
anybody
didn't
else other
even
than
shoot.
you.
Hold up. I just
could
hit
have
my
filmed that
hand on the
video.
desk.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
See, I thought Monokuma's thing would be there because it's like, hey, how's there 2 hemp bags? Eddie, I might need you to give me the answer because I am just absolutely just baffled right now. And it's not even, oh my god, I feel stupid. Slippers she had on.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Yes, they have different body types.
Is
you know
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Sure, whatever.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I feel like the
Just
camera
from that
angle.
dim candlelight?
Okay, let's see. The camera
There's no
angle's
way you'd be able to
suspicious.
make out her body type.
Like, how does she know about the
Forgive me
camera
already!
angle?
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I can't believe I shot this stupid.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type just from that camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight?
See, the dim candlelight's the
There's
one
no
that's
way you'd be able to
interesting.
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not that. How does she know the angle and the dim candlelight? I know we were talking about what happened, but how does she know? That's the proof right there.
Damn it!
Oh my god, I'm going to lose it
I'm
here.
not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh my god. Why is this one so hard for me?
Damn it!
She knows about the camera angle and the lighting. That's impossible if she wasn't there filming it. That has to be the thing she pointed out. Am I completely retarded and missing something? Like, that's the only way I can think about it.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Wait a minute. No, we knew it was the hemp
Is the
bag.
hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
How'd you know it was a hospital?
Or
That's the
could
only
it be
other
the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already!
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
We can't think of
I'm
anybody
sorry,
who could have
this is
filmed
the
that.
worst
Is
stream
the hemp bag on? Is the hospital
experience
gown? Or
I've
could it be
had.
the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
What are you talking about? What are you saying makes no sense, no matter how much longer you're going to treat me like...
Damn it!
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else.
Why is this one so hard? for me to figure out when it's a stupidly obvious thing how we said our case of how we saw the video, but it's impossible for her to know the camera angle and the dim candlelight unless she was there filming it. She knows that the person was wearing slippers. She knows the person was wearing a gown. She knows the person was...
Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
She knows about the hemp bag because we said Ibuki is wearing a hemp bag over her head. Fine, you know what? Hemp bag, cool. That's a mistake.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that dip. There's no way you'd be. So please forgive. Hajime, pay close. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's not that. Cool, wrong again.
Damn it!
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Sure.
Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
Not that either. Cool, got it wrong. Lose again. Fantastic.
We can't think of anybody.
Oh my god, these trials are going to be only long because I'm absolutely retarded right now. What am I doing absolutely wrong here?
This is my...
Oh,
We will
cool.
never give up.
Okay. Can't do that. Can't press any of these. And my internet's...
I'm not the killer!
My internet's crashing again. Oh my god, why? Why are you doing this to me? Stop doing this. Stop. Is it something to do with the gown being loose? I don't think I ever mentioned her being a loose gown. That's the only one I can think of.
We can't think of anybody else other than you
Because I can't check
who
the
could have
thing.
filmed that video.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her head is the hospital gown she was wearing? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Why is this one so the hardest one I've had to deal with?
Hajime,
It has to do with one of these being it.
you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Is it the killer's mistake? Hold up. Do I have to get the killer's mistake? Hold up.
We
Is
can't
that
think of
it?
anybody
Is
who
that
could have
it?
filmed.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mika.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be. So please, Hajime, pay close.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
The killer's mistake. Okay, we got it. Killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on her? Is the hospital gown she was, or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
We're gonna use
Ibuki and
the
Nikon
killer's
Is that
mistake
really? You could tell her body type under the
No, it's
hospital
not the gown.
just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Nikon, you've committed a major mistake.
I am sorry that took way longer than it
Mistake?
was
As I
supposed
said
to.
before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
It had to do with the camera angle. I knew it.
What's wrong with
I
that?
knew it.
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
I just did it backwards.
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
I am sorry, everyone.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Time for the third panic talk action. Probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears for one last time. Start the PTA. The reload and ammo features will be added. Cool. You will no longer be able to make do with just a left mouse button. Tempo marker. So I need to aim the bullets to destroy one remark. When you run out of bullets, you'll be able to destroy the remarks no matter how once you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh it by tapping the tab button to reload. Okay? Just like locking tab time. Press just like locking on. Press tab. Okay. Will not be run out to fever time. It'll be difficult to level, so set to gentle. Okay. beyond this point, what you and I both yearn is true despair. Well then, good luck and have
I'll
fun.
keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something, and in this, I gotta do something. I can't make her admit it. So I can make her admit it. Yeah, the use.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Do you understand?
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Can you forgive me already?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me.
Do you understand? Can you forgive me already?
I'll do anything you want.
Can you forgive me already?
I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Come on.
Forgive me!
Come on. Hurry up.
Only me! You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus prize. Theater bonus
This is
prize.
the end.
Okay.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier. Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
I apologize for everything. That was at the beginning. That's not it either. Oh, that's this. It's right here. Oh. Wait.
Here's everything that happened
Oh,
in
that's a
this
short
case.
one.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What? Whichever one I got, yeah, 44 points. Yeah, I didn't think I got really well on that one. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm just upset. I was just, like, baffled, and as well as the internet disconnecting, all that. Let's just finish this so I can end
It seems
the
your
stream.
arguments have reached the conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's Let's go! Well now.
I have so much rage flowing through me right now because of the few moments of what I had to deal with, as well as the like there's so much other extra stuff going on that I'm kind of blank right now to Mikan's death. And her being crazy or whatever. Like, I'm really just upset by me being retarded, the internet messing up, other things as well. So I'm kind of just neutral at the moment. It's frustrating, but it's whatever. Oh, then, though it may be obvious at this point.
Correct!
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrified Blackened who killed 2 girls is Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan was the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't joke
you.
around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning on killing them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
There's nothing. This is nothing like Pekka. She's actually gone mental.
That's
There's nothing we
obvious.
can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer Mikan Sumiki we knew.
Hey.
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking for Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, and even so, I did catch a glimpse of her. Her expression was full of despair, a despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had a despair disease? And that means she was...
What?
Huh, Hajime? Has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, that's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Kane had.
It cannot be.
Then because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forget this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Your beloved?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. What? I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
We didn't hate you. We even completed your support stuff. What the heck?
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. And you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand. What are you saying? You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you can no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones that with that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die, and that's how little it matters. She's kind of reminded me of Toko a little bit. Who cares about the hope or despair? It's love, only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. That's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. A wonderful symptom. Which means that you had the remembering disease. Alright.
But
This means she remembered something and ended up like this.
such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this because before you came to the island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see. Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. It was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. Okay. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. And that's the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Eddie, I have to ask, why do you like crazy people? Crazy ladies? Are you saying this is Mikan? The real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this, all because you remember. There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is a real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me. Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's all about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation? Future Foundation? Future? That's right, the symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was a Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what... I'm just curious, Eddie. I didn't know if you were like, I could fix her. Don't worry, guys. I can fix her. As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh? I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of a crazy organization, aren't they? Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
Like, this is entirely my own.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among all of you is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Aw, hell nah! You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when the countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is. But who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
I'm just asking, Eddie, I'm just curious. Mika, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? The person she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. Now, you guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
Sorry, that doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. And you guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is. Losing memories are...
Do you understand?
Like I did not like the way she said that. Oh my god, I just got chills from that. Oh my god. Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. The story about our stolen school lives.
Hey!
So it was true all along, our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Oh, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed!
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is so pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment!
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Out of curiosity, Eddie, do we know who her beloved is? Or is this something I have to learn?
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh god, this is gonna hurt. What? Bye-bye, ouchies. What the heck? Okay, that one was the weirdest execution I've seen. She just goes to space? It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki and Hiyoko was Mikan, and she's been executed? She's apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted with the despair disease. Yeah, that one's weird. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to the end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Is that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like this just from remembering, then all along Mikan never worked being a symbol of hope.
But
even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, and the disease turned her into that. If she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's all take this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsed in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on and try to have a clear-cut attitude about those feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
You know what's weird? Because of how Mikan acted, a few years ago, my friends were showing me a lot of pictures because they knew I liked Hinata Hyuga so much. They showed me a lot of pictures of a yandere Mikan. Or not Mikan, Hinata. And I'm starting to wonder if people got the idea from Mikan. It's just weird making me think about that. Anyway, it would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikan is not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor's still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation. So you guys like two hearts beating at one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew!
Who cares who I am? More important, I'm tired. A drama that just kept going and going. Oh, you have no idea. I was pissed at that one point. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Oh no, special event. Head over to First Island Beach. An old friend is waiting there. It's Nakamura.
Hey!
It's Nekomaru. It's Kazuya. He's back. Safe. How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. Let's start seeing the light of hope. A light of hope? I'm happy Nekomaru's returned to us, but I...
So just as I
Three
thought.
of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However...
Even so, I'm still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I'm truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord, who gives a shit? That line doesn't sue you at all. Silence, I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Now let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who die. What the heck? Do you still have the effects of disease? I don't get this at all, Akane.
All right!
Alrighty then, let's go. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how I feel about this trial. This one's going to impact me for quite a bit. Nekomaru's coming back. We heard it. We're not able to continue something. We jumped up into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. They didn't get to learn. They didn't until the others finished talking. What does that mean? Hey, you're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
No, I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body. Oh, no. It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. If something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What'd you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved them, that's all. Oh, no. If I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who's that close to death. So it couldn't be helped. Oh no. As soon as we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island. Alright, let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach of the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Nekomaru, show yourself. Come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again, so we looked around the area again. And so on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But,
Hey!
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could have done a false information, couldn't it? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice. The high hopes of our hearts, we turned towards the direction of the voice, and then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Eddie, I'm scared. Is he a cyborg? Is he like a Terminator cyborg?
Who are you?
What?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing! The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
It's ultra bad. Nekomaru bot. Thanks, game. Nope, not starting it. Also, I'll do this real quick. Okay, yeah, none. Already saved, so I can head to home. Alright, thank you everyone for coming to watch the stream. I am severely frustrated and I apologize about everything that happened with this stream. My own stupidity, my own streaming software and issues and everything else. I hope y'all at least enjoyed it the best y'all could. And yeah, I hope next Sunday will be a lot better. I'll try to be messing with stuff this week so this doesn't happen again, because I was severely frustrated by this. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.